Um, in life, when you honor somebody, whatever you honor, you will become. What you don't honor, you can never ascribe to. As a young man, I looked and sat at Christian Action Faith Ministries, and I heard people preach and teach. No matter what they were and who they were, I said, wow, one day I'd like to be like this. And I gave them the utmost respect. Little did I know that one day I was going to be a preacher. In those days, I remember very clearly, you couldn't even come near the Archbishop. Like today, I can just pick a phone and say, Papa, I'm coming to Accra. Or I get to Action and I said, I'm here to see the Archbishop. And when I get there, from down there, they say, Papa, Reverend Victor is here. They say, come, bring him upstairs. I have realized that anybody who honors those who are better than him becomes like that person. So me, I don't play with the men of God ahead of me. And I've seen that any young man who is on the cutting edge of ministries has learned how to honor those ahead of him. You know, when I get to Accra, I always say this here. I just have to make a phone call, and El Bernard will be at the airport waiting for me. Instead of him just sending the car, El Bernard will go everywhere with me until I finished all that I'm doing in Accra and get back to my hotel room. And many times you go to the counter and pay for the bill. So I'd ask him, why are you doing all this? So, Papa, leave me to do it. And I see the same thing with him. He has learned how to honor. And I said the first time he came here to do a program, I had only heard about him. He just came and said, I want to come here to greet you because I have come to town. And I want you young ones to learn that principle of honor. What you don't honor, you will never become. What you criticize will destroy you. When you don't know something, don't talk about it until you know the facts behind it. You know those I criticize? I criticize people who are below me. I never criticize people who are on the same level as me. I don't criticize, we talk. Those above me, I don't even talk. I don't even criticize. I pray. I mind my own business. It is a vital factor. That is why there are some church members, they never go ahead in life. They never go ahead in life because they're always criticizing their pastors, their senior pastor, and all the leaders that they are with. You will never become somebody. And that is one of the greatest problems in this country, where young people are criticizing and destroying those above them. You can never become that person. People on the same level as you, talk with them, don't criticize them. When you don't understand, don't speak. It is those below you who you have the right of authority. As for those above you, as I said, pray. As a young man, I learned these principles. I had issues with my father. He didn't understand why I was in ministry. I never opened my mouth to say an evil word about my father. And before he died, he blessed me. The same thing. We're having a major program in Sunyani. And then the Archbishop picked up the microphone at NAC. National Association of Christian and Charismatic and Christian Churches. We had a program, a cross-country program in Sunyani. And when he picked up the microphone, he said, of all my sons, I have never heard Victor say an evil word about me. And before over 600 pastors, he called me and said, let me pray with you. And it set off an avalanche as people began to run all over the place for him just to lay hands. But I'm telling you this attitude in this country and amongst ministers of the gospel, this one has done that, this one is doing this one is doing that. It has to stop. Because you never know. You will never know. And before you realize, you'd have missed out on golden opportunities. Somebody could have been a blessing to your life. Honor those ahead of you. Honor God. Honor your elders. Honor your pastors. And honor your mates. As for those below you, respect them just as they will respect you. It is vital